it's Sherry with BabyBoomers.tv, and I'm having to work really hard on this Saturday afternoon. I'm at a fabulous wine cellar today, Gene Edwards Wine Cellars here in Montville, New Jersey, with the great owners, John and Karen Troisi. Hi, guys. How are you?
Hi, Sherry.
Thanks for having us out today. I'm doing great. Thank you. They're a small boutique winery here in Montville, New Jersey, and their motto is, you should only make wines you love to drink. And believe me, I could not agree more. Guys, could you give us some history on your wonderful winery?
Well, we started the business in 2006 with our first release, which was our 2004 Gene Edwards Cellars Stagecoach Vineyard Cabernet. We're Napa Valley Cabernet producers. And we started actually the dream of owning a winery in 1985. John and I took a trip up the Southern California coast from San Diego all the way up into Lake Tahoe. Mm-hmm. And on that journey, we sampled many California wines along the way. And, it's a long drive up the coast.
A lot of wines.
And a lot of wines up the coast. So during that trip, we came up with a name, which is our two middle names, Gene Edwards, and we decided if we ever produced a wine from California, that's what we would call it.
Wonderful. John, can you tell our BabyBoomers.tv viewers about the kinds of wine that you produce?
Well, we're predominantly Cabernet Sauvignon producers. Like you said, you should only make wines you love to drink, and so Cabernet is our favorite wine. So we started out with our first release with Stagecoach Vineyard Cabernet, which is very fruity, lots of layers, a lot of creme brulee, great wine for veal. And then as we progressed and started building our business, we also make a Napa Valley Cabernet, which is more of a steak wine. So we like to have a differentiation between our cabs, but and also we're playing a little bit with Syrah.
Now, John was mentioning that your grapes come from some pretty prestigious vineyards. Karen, can you tell us more about Stagecoach and the Napa area?
Well, Stagecoach Vineyard is located on the eastern slopes of Napa Valley. If you're familiar with the Napa Valley, it's off of the Silverado Trail on a very high hillside called Pritchard Hill. Mm-hmm. And there are some other very famous producers that also make wine in that area, like Chapelet and Dalla is another one that comes to mind that the audience may be familiar with. In addition to Stagecoach Vineyard, we've expanded out our portfolio, as John indicated earlier, to a Napa Valley cab, and that we're taking a little bit of, we have a little bit more leeway with that wine, mm-hmm. because we can blend from various sources. So the vineyards may be different each year. The core of that wine is Howell Mountain. It's a vineyard on Howell Mountain called Ink Grade Vineyard. So that will be the core always of that wine, and then we'll blend in maybe two or three or one or two other Cabernet vineyards in order to round out the portfolio of that particular wine.
And the blends that you come up with, that's pretty much just by taste, right? You guys develop those on your own here at your cellar, right?
Right. We actually we have different barrel samples sent in. So if we're making different Cabernets or maybe blends of different vineyards, and then we'll actually then sit in our tasting room, our kitchen, and blend. And we've been doing this for a number of years, so we know pretty much what the different characteristics we can achieve from different types of wines and the amount you can blend in. And then we come up with a blend and run it by our winemaker, and just for a sanity check, and then we're good to go usually.
So they're nightly wine and cheese parties at the Troisi's, right?
Well, not nightly, but